And for my next post-TFCon review, we have MP17 Prowl. I've been a huge fan of this guy since I started reading the IDW comics, and when I heard he came out, I was itching to get him. Of course, not wanting to pay shipping, I decided to wait until TFCon, or he showed up in stores. And he showed up at TFCon before he showed up in stores. Now, Prowl comes with these instructions that I can't really read, and a really cool card, which is really cool, but I am not going to take it out of the package. And something else that's probably something else. And on to the figure itself. Got a really nice highway patrol, police on the side, Autobot symbol on the front, painted headlights, painted taillights, and a gaping hole in his light bar, which conveniently will hold his gun in this mode. And, of course, he rolls around awesome, if you transform him right. So, on to the transformation. Let's come around here to the back. You're going to pull this part out. Kind of wiggle that a little bit and get it loose. Make those apart. And lift this out from the side. Pull it down to extend the leg. And flip it down and around like that. Flip this little white piece out. And then rotate this down. Rotate this up here to fill the gap. And flip down that windscreen. And do the same thing on the other side. Just going to pull this down and around. Extend the leg. Flip this part forward. Flip the windscreen down. And then flip out seal piece. And flip that door open while we're at it. Pull his arms down here. Let's push through this middle piece here and lift this back part up. And gives us enough clearance to turn around the waist. Now we're going to reach in, take his head, pop it through, and detach these pieces here, fold them in. I'll kind of hold that together. And then move these back up. And then this tab is going to go into this slot that you probably can't see, but trust me, it's there. And that'll click. So then come underneath, flip his guns out, flip that hood piece down, and then this back part will clip together. Rotate that wheel to the back. And cant the doors up. And there you have Prowl.
Now
And Prowl's got all kinds of articulation here. You can go forward and backwards, out, in, really deep bend at the knee, backwards and forwards. No side, well, crazy side to side if you want your Prowl to do that. Which you probably don't, but you know, if you do, there it is. And you can go all the way around up here, outwards and inwards, and all kinds of crazy posability on this guy. It's awesome. Fingers move all together. Thumb doesn't move at all. And if you take his gun, flip the handle around, it goes from car handle to person handle. And it's just like Masterpiece Rodimus. You put the square peg into the square hole, and he holds his gun. You can get some really awesome poses out of this guy. I wasn't sure if I was going to like this guy. His legs really didn't look good to me in the pictures that we saw. But actually, they're not that bad in person. And people have been saying he's the best Masterpiece car that there is. And for me, that's still Sideswipe. But this guy isn't terribly far behind. So when this guy comes out at Toys R Us, if you see him and you're willing to pay the Toys R Us markup, I'd say get him.